He opened the can but only gave the dog a little bit of food. When the dog looked up, it realized that its owner wasn't eating the can of food himself. Instead, he was just licking the food off the spoon. Then, he put the remaining can into the fridge and closed it. Despite his hunger, he simply drank a little water to quench his thirst. Mike told the dog that he was already full, and only then did the dog begin to eat its food. But when Mike drank water, he only took tiny sips. In the future world, a rare disaster destroyed everything. Earth's creatures were on the brink of extinction, and Mike had been lucky enough to survive. He and his dog were now completely dependent on each other, living in a basement. He had hoped to spend the rest of his life peacefully, but since he had to regularly go out to search for supplies, the radiation had gradually worsened his health. To ensure his dog would be taken care of if something happened to him, Mike created a robot in the basement and uploaded a vast amount of knowledge about taking care of dogs. Once the data transfer was completed, Mike was overjoyed when the robot was able to respond. But just then, the lights suddenly went out. Mike had to climb to the roof to fix the wind turbine. When he was ready to return, he saw a storm approaching them. Realizing the danger, Mike quickly returned to the basement. The data analysis showed that the storm would last for a month. However, the food supply in the basement wouldn't last that long. In order to survive, Mike decided to leave immediately. He knew this wouldn't be a simple trip. He not only had to watch out for the dangers outside, but also teach the robot how to survive in this post-apocalyptic world. They arrived at a small town, and Mike decided to start by teaching the robot how to find supplies. The robot, having just arrived in this world, was filled with curiosity about everything. When it saw itself in the mirror, it froze. It stared at its reflection, as though it had developed self-awareness.